30 feet below the surface. No sun, no sky, no way out. A man lies awake, listening to his own heartbeat. He has been down here for weeks. He doesn't know it yet, but his body is starting to become someone else's. His name is Joe DeTourie, Navy diver, engineer, scientist. In March of 2023, he sealed himself inside a steel room, sitting on the seafloor, 30 feet down, in a lagoon off the Florida Keys. It's called Jules Undersea Lodge, built for tourists. Now it was about to become a prison, or a laboratory, maybe both. His plan was simple: stay underwater for 100 days, longer than anyone in history. But somewhere around day 70, the doctors monitoring him noticed something strange. His blood didn't look right. Not in a bad way, in a way that shouldn't have been possible. To understand why, you have to understand what pressure does to a body. Down here, the water pushes in from every direction, almost twice the pressure you'd feel on land. Every breath he takes is compressed. Every cell in his body is under load, all day, every day. For decades, scientists assumed this kind of pressure would wear a person down, age them faster, break them slowly, like a submarine hull past its limit. Joe expected the same thing. He packed vitamin D because he knew he'd miss the sun. He packed resistance bands because he knew his muscles would weaken. What he didn't expect was for his own body to start rewriting itself. Day 40. He's teaching his university classes from a 100-square-foot room with no windows. Day 60. He's still going, diving daily through the only exit, a pool of water in the lodge floor. Day 74. He breaks the old world record. 73 days, set back in 2014 by two professors from Tennessee in this exact same room. Reporters ask him how it feels. He says something strange. He says he feels good, better than good, sharper, calmer, younger. At the time, it sounds like something you say for the cameras. It wasn't. When the doctors finally ran his blood work, the numbers didn't make sense. His oxidative stress, the slow damage that builds up in cells over a lifetime, had dropped by 2/3. Every inflammatory marker in his body had been cut in half. And then there were his telomeres, the little protective caps on the ends of your chromosomes, the ones that shorten every time a cell divides, the ones scientists use as a biological clock. His had gotten longer, not shorter, longer, as if some part of him was aging backward. His sleep changed too. REM sleep, the stage where your brain does its deepest repair work, jumped from around 35% to over 60% of his night. Nobody fully knows why. The leading theory is pressure itself. The same crushing weight of water that was supposed to break him down may have triggered his body's repair systems into overdrive, like a switch nobody knew existed. But nothing down here is free. For 100 days, Joe didn't see the sky, didn't feel wind, didn't hear a bird or rain or another voice in the room unless it came through a screen. He ate the same rotation of fish and eggs, cooked in a microwave, because that was all the tiny kitchen allowed. He kept a strict routine: exercise, work, sleep. Because in an environment with no natural light, no day, no night, the mind can drift, lose track of what's real. Some researchers who study isolation call this the fourth dimension problem. Time stops behaving the way it should. Joe never let it break him. But he later admitted there were nights, alone in that steel room, when the silence felt heavier than the water above him. Day 100. June 9, 2023. Joe DeTourie swims up through that same pool of water for the last time. He breaks the surface, sees the sun for the first time in over 3 months. Doctors swarm him immediately. Full medical exam, blood panels, scans. The final numbers confirm what the mid-mission tests suggested. By some biological measures, he came out of that room younger than he went in. We tend to think of extreme environments as things the body survives, something it endures, something it's damaged by. Joe's case suggests something stranger. Sometimes pressure doesn't just test the body, it changes it. And maybe the line between what breaks us and what heals us is thinner than we think.